Yo, what's going down, family? Shit, 1/7/2024. Feel me? It's a meditation that inspired me to do this video right here, right? And it's about the mind, the body. Really, I don't even want to say the mind, the soul, the body, the spirit. You feel me? Now, I'm finna try to explain this the best way I can. It's a little advanced, but I'm gonna try to explain it the best way I can, right? I'm gonna go with the body first, right? And you can include the mind or the consciousness or whatever you want to call it, that invisible thing that you are. But I'm gonna start with the body first, right? This body, just like your body, is the physical representation of the invisible essence that you are. You chose this. You chose to look like it. Whatever it is, you have to love it. You feel me? If you don't, you don't. If you do, you do. It makes no difference to me because I'm learning to love myself wholeheartedly. You feel me? I'm learning to love myself the entire way I'm supposed to love myself. You see, be in love with myself. You be in love with yourself, then I guarantee you're gonna attract that very love. That's the same thing that you are, if you get what I'm saying. But now I'm gonna try to explain it to you, okay? You have the body, you have the soul, and you have the spirit, right? So the soul is eternal. The soul is eternal. The body stays here. You know, when you pass on, you be buried. A lot of y'all don't believe in eternal life, so y'all accepted death as the final end all be all, if you get what I'm saying. Like, this comes from meditation, reading, studying, and back to pondering all of this. You feel me? I can only remember so much because I forget a lot of it when I come back. Anyway, so it's like this here. Your soul is eternal, right? The spirit, as long as you keep the spirit alive, because the spirit dies just like the body if you don't keep the spirit alive. That's why you should remember your loved ones, your ancestors. You know, like this, for instance, right? You see this picture? This is my sister right here. She passed away a long time ago. I don't have a picture of my brother, so my brother stays in my mind. You feel me? This is a picture of my daughter that's in the middle. You feel me? My sister protects my daughter. I know this, you know what I mean? Regardless if she doesn't. You see? You got to understand what I'm saying in order to get what I'm saying. There's nothing demonic about it. It's the ones whose minds are closed will see this as whatever the fuck they want to see it as, because their minds are manipulated. But anyway though, right? We have to start learning certain things. You feel me? Because it's the soul that's eternal. The body stays here. It's not going anywhere. You can't fly, you can't make it, but you can also, right? You can focus on your body, right? And you can make the body do things, be it that invisible essence that you are, you see? Now this goes according to what I'm about to say now, is we these days, right, have to know when the soul is speaking. We got to know when the soul is speaking, because the soul is going to rise with or without you. It's going to rise. You feel me? Our souls, right, want to become whatever that means. You can fill out that blank yourself. But we need to start knowing when the soul is speaking. When the soul is speaking, right, it has nothing to do with the monkey mind. The thoughts that just keep going and going and going and going and going. And I know a lot of y'all might be like, okay, Solomon, what the fuck you talking about? It's like this here, and I'm going to set an example, which is not really an example. Do you guys, and it's any one of y'all, right? And I know somebody might not even comment, but if you comment, that'll be good. But y'all had these reminiscent thoughts over and over and over. Reminiscent thoughts. If you have a reminiscent thought, right, that you might deem that's not so, whatever you call it, right? That's your soul telling you maybe you need to do some shadow work. You see what I'm saying? Say for instance, you keep getting a reminiscent thought, like you keep seeing yourself exercising or jogging or doing something like that. That's your soul telling you that your body needs attention. You get it? I hope you get it. 5 minutes went fast, yo. But right now, and this is for a lot of you so-called spiritual people too, we are going to be tested according to what we think we know. You get what I'm saying? The soul is speaking these days, but we are too distracted to see it. I know a lot of y'all been resting these days. A lot of y'all been feeling detached. A lot of y'all been feeling like y'all haven't been doing the work, but that's fine. But a lot of y'all, which is a lot of y'all, and this is on a whole nother scale, and these are the ones that's going to get it, right? You make yourself, right? You make yourself seem like you are just so spiritual. You got all your drums, you throwing up all these gang signs and shit, calling it whatever the fuck you call it. You have these crowns on y'all head. That's ego. That's ego. You want somebody to look at you and say, oh, they're whatever the fuck they are, right? And spirit don't work like that. Spirit don't work like that. Look at me. I give y'all me every day. Every day. I'm not going to pretend that I'm something I'm not. I thug it out just like you thug it out. I'm on the southwest side of Houston, Texas, one of the most dangerous blocks in the world. So I don't pretend to be no guru. Only thing I do is I try to stay in a higher state, regardless on the comments, people comment. Whatever you see me as that, but you try to throw insults behind it. You feel me? A lot of people is going to do that. So you got to understand certain words and phrases people use. Understand the perceptions of people, y'all. They perceive you like that, even though they're thinking with a lower aspect, a lower mind. Their macabreship is not so quite sufficient, if you get what I'm saying. So I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. There's so much going on in here right now. But I know the key concept of this is to tell you guys to know when the soul is speaking. Know when the soul is speaking. Okay, so you got to know when the soul is speaking, right? The soul speaks, but you got to clear all the monkey mind. Okay, it's a quote that's in the book, which you call the Bible, where it say, be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. Say that to yourself a few times and see what something says back to you. I'm telling y'all something from experience here. So a lot of us these days are lost in thought. We are lost in thought. We are becoming aware of the thoughts, but we still tend to attach ourselves to a certain realm of thought, a certain world of thought. You don't attach yourself to it. You see it, you learn from it, and if you have to be there for a while, be there for a while, but learn from it while you're there. Do not let the thoughts overtake you. Don't try to mask the thoughts. A lot of us get high, we drink, we do this, we do that to block something. You see, these are the times where you have to be the alchemist, your damn self. Stop going to these shrinks, right? Psychiatrists. Stop going to those people. They don't care about you. They're only going to sit there and write down everything they're going to prescribe you to block your thoughts, to block that soul, to block that something that's trying to tell you something. Look at the last Matrix that came out and you will see what I'm talking about, bro. It's all in our faces. You see, the ones that know mental alchemy, the ones that know how to push through, it's the ones that's gonna they gonna make it, yo. You feel me? Don't accept death. Don't accept negative shit, bro. You did it to yourself. You did it to yourself. Okay. I done went over, but I love y'all. Y'all be right. Y'all be straight. Know when the soul is speaking. Know when the soul is speaking. The soul is speaking to all of us these days. All of us, we are being, but they have us distracted. They have us moving, going. If I don't do this, then this ain't gonna get done. If I don't do that, then that ain't gonna get paid. If I don't, it is what it is. 2024 is a different year, y'all. Yes, it's January. Yes, it's the 8th year, but it's something about the number 9, right? I haven't quite grasped that yet. I know 9 is completion. I know there is no such thing as 10. It go from 1 to 9, then it starts over. That's where you get 10, 11, 12. That's where you get all that shit from. But 9, right? Focus on the symbol of the 9. I'm gonna do it myself, and if anybody come with something, I would love to know it. I love y'all. Y'all be good. Y'all be right out here, and I love y'all for tuning into my frequency. Y'all be good, man. Real talk.